So, record for PokerTube, doing another Skype interview, this time with Barry. How are you, Barry?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah. We talked 5 minutes ago, and I was the cooler there, showing up for you to bust from the W Coop event. What was that?
Yeah, it was obviously your fault. I've never gone busted from a W Coop event until you showed up.
You were actually in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I'd already dumped off most of my chips.
Yeah, and that's a pretty unusual event. The No Limit Omaha High Low, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a strange event.
Yeah. So when did you arrive to London?
I guess 2 days ago, and then yesterday I played in the first day of the WSOP Europe.
Okay. Hold on.
And I got knocked out of it. I had one hand early. I was playing a lot of hands. I want to try to get built up, and I had 8-4 of clubs. I raised on the button and got called on the big blind by a guy who was playing a lot of hands. Flop came ace 7, 6, and then a 5 on the turn. I made an 8 high straight. And, of course, he had 9-8, made a 9 high straight. We got a lot of chips in.
Oh.
I pretty much didn't. Actually, I got back to my starting stack after that, but it was later on when, it wasn't that many big blinds. Mm-hmm. And then, then I went out with ace against 2 kings. But so that was that. And one thing that's the most annoying, it's kind of funny how times have changed. In the old days when I traveled, all I cared about was, I'm not really fussy. Some people need a comfortable bed. Any bed is good with me. My back's good. It doesn't bother me. So I just need a bed and a shower.
Yeah.
And with the shower, I want some warm water. That's about it. If I have that, that's enough. And these European hotel rooms, they're usually pretty small, but it doesn't matter to me how big the room is. It's not important. Although the funny thing is, we checked into this hotel. We got a real big room.
Not real big, just big.
Well, pretty big for European standards.
Yeah.
And then Alex was worried about me sleeping because it was right on the street.
Okay.
Pretty busy street, and we could hear the buses and things go by, even though we're on the 4th floor. So we had a big thing. We had like a 4-poster bed. There was a mirror for the bed, which maybe that's why she wanted to get it changed. We're getting kind of old, Alex, you can't say that.
Of course you can say that.
But anyway, so she says, the lady, she has, the lady from the desk comes up, says, yeah, I'm worried it's too noisy. So we moved to a room that's on a side street.
Yeah. And
is probably 2/3 the size of the other room, maybe less. And so we take this, and then we realize that you can still hear the buses. And when the bars let out at like 3 o'clock in the morning, we have people screaming. Yeah, you can hear all them. It seems like everywhere we've ever stayed in London, like you can hear the drunks screaming from the street.
Because they're everywhere. That's why.
Yeah, I guess so.
Stay in that neighborhood where and it was the end of Ramadan.
Oh yeah, well last time we were here, it was right at the end of Ramadan, so there's lots of screaming.
Casino.
Yeah, near the Vic, which has a big Muslim lake in that area. So yeah, lots of screaming at there. But well, that's okay. They were having fun. But what about where we stayed? It might have been near the Vic, where we happened to have the side of the hotel, which was the urination area, where it's like the people come out of the bars into the alley there. And so it's like everyone taking a leak, like in the street. Alex would go out on the balcony and smoke, and all these people are taking a leak underneath her. So it was like, that was an interesting dynamic there. But anyway, the problem at this hotel, we've got what's called BT Open Zone. I assume BT stands for British Telecom.
That's right.
And so we've got this. See this hand?
Yeah, I see this hand.
Are you watching this, Rickard, or not?
I'm bringing it in. You have What do you have
Well,
under there?
Well, okay, let me share my screen.
All
Can you
right.
see it on mine?
Yeah, you got 3 6s. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, and he's almost for sure got, and but I've got to remember I've got a bad connection. My biggest fear right now is to get that last bet out
And
before I can disconnect.
And he raises, and you get disconnected. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. If he sees that, he could raise me.
Yeah.
So. So yeah. So nice hand, sir. Polite person. Thank you.
Yeah, you're also very polite.
Yeah, we're assuming he had kings and nines. It's always questionable, like right now, whether it's I don't know if ethical is the right word. I'm playing against someone, and I guess it's probably wrong for me to show their hole cards to you on a public display. What do you think about that?
I know it's been discussed, and I know we watched someone playing, on someone against Patrick Antonius, I think, and he showed in the hand history what only he can see, and he said sorry about that. And I don't know. I think it should be okay. I mean, it's not like you're recording every single hand and all the time. This happens now and then. I think it should be okay.
Yeah, I think if I was going to show the guys hole cards,
yeah,
I would ask him for permission.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I mean,
what are we going to do here, Rickard?
I think, is it high-low? I think you should fold.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy fold.
Yeah, now we're colluding. Maybe you get thrown out from PokerStars.
Oh, that's right. I didn't think that. No, I mean, my understanding of the way the current rules on the internet is, as long as I'm the guy on the keyboard, that I can talk to you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, so I don't think I'm doing anything unethical there.
I don't think actually you could, for example, get in an expert and for example, now I understand it was a joke, but if you could ask me, what do you think I should do here, and I give you a tip, and you play that way, I think that's sort of unethical. But considering that you are about, I don't know, 500 times better than me in stud high-low, I think it should be okay.
You don't think, like, if asked the tables, okay, if Rickard helps me, they would say, are you kidding? Not that.
Did you fold that hand?
Yeah, I had two. You would have played this 2 5s and a jack.
I mean,
yeah, they definitely want me you to help me. This is stud high-low.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't see the.
You like that hand?
I don't know. If you hit a 5, it could be good. No, I should stay silent.
There's very few forms of poker that I would have played this this hand. Stud high-low is one of them too. A small pair and a face card.
Yeah, that's
not a very good hand.
So you think
that's like sometimes in late position, that's a semi-bluffing type of hand.
Yeah.
But you've got to play against people who might be going to the river.
Yeah.
That's like unless you hit a 5 there, you'd want to fold down the next street anyway. You know, I mean, you're not really doing much but a 5.
You said something. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if you check up for the duration, but then hope hang on. Anyway, I'm sorry, I cut you off. What's that?
Yeah, I just said you said something about British Telecom. You're on you're not on the best connection in the world, right?
Yeah, I guess the way they have it is you can. First, we tried the hotel connection, which is here. I never did finish up the story. We've stayed in a different hotel each of the years we've been here. I guess maybe experimenting. This is, I think, our 4th year in London. And then we forgot. One of the things is we've had good internet connections. Now we got in a place where we didn't have a good connection. We had to use this open something or other BT connection, and it's not that good either.
Okay.
So I'm playing some of these Poker Stars tournaments, and I always have to make sure if I'm putting in most of my chips. Like sometimes, even though you know you're going to go all in, you're not betting all your chips. You're betting half. You're betting a certain amount. A lot of times for effect. Well, I've got to make sure I bet all my chips. I don't want to take any chance of getting timed out.
No.
With most of my chips in the pot.
No.
But when you get a hotel, what I start out to say is it's not just a good shower, which usually can ask you warm water. You know, hopefully most of them do. But you need to have a good internet connection.
Yeah.
And they always say we've got, you know, internet in the rooms in one form or the other, and they all do. But it's the speed of connection, especially if you're playing poker. If you have fast internet connection, you're playing poker. Bad things happen.
I know.
And you can get timed out. Even here, I just brought it in, and every time I put chips in a pot and it's slow, I'm always worried that somewhere in the middle of the hand something bad is going to happen.
Yeah.
Like
now, if you get the deuce of diamonds.
Deuce of three. That's like even I just already called and it's taken a while.
I see. Okay.
This could be a reason.
Just saying hello to Barry.
This could be a reason to pull.
Hi, Barry. This is Emma.
Oh, very, very cute.
All right, go on.
Hey, Emma. Oh. Okay.
So you called?
Okay, you still hear me? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. See, I almost disconnected. I think I've got to play this hand. There's my deuce of diamonds got taken by someone else.
Yeah.
And now normally I might even kind of, raise here to, if like one of the low card hands. And
that's a nice card.
Okay, well now I've got a through tick. Yeah, and they're afraid that I have the best low. They're the biggest fear of getting disconnected. And look at this, I've got it scooped right now. Obviously, I've got the nuts against what they're holding.
Did you get the
low? And I want to get that bet out as quickly as possible. And I think I'm going to scoop this.
Yeah. Nice one.
So much for you work hard. But this is what happens when I sit down. Everyone's quitting. We had a full game. And we got to put up better PR for me. I find this on Poker Stars so much that I'll sit down. If I play in the 400, 800 game, people play with me, and actually I've lost overall in that game. But if I sit in like the 100, 200, or the 40, 80 game, people quit on me pretty fast.
Do they?
Yeah.
Maybe.
And you've got to put out more information that I'm over the hill. I mean, like I'm drooling as I play at my computer. I don't know what I'm doing.
I have an idea,
and
actually.
People should be taking 3 months.
The picture from your now it's back again because it froze the see your screen thing. Anyway, I got an idea, Barry. Let's do one of these videos where you play and you talk about your hands like a total donk, and we put it out on PokerTube in the first spot, and maybe that will give you some discredit,
Yeah, we've got to come up with something. By the way, speaking of videos, I do these for you, but have you had a chance to go on Poker Road and see the No Limit video I put up? I put up a couple so far.
No, I haven't. I should. I will definitely go there and check them out. Oh, damn. All right, I'll put this video to pause and see if... So we're back on the recording. Lost connection with Barry there for a while. I got this strange picture.
At least I got in... I finished off the hands that I won.
Yeah.
And so I am up. I think I bought in 4,000, almost 2,000. So that's a good thing. Mm-hmm. And but anyway, like I was saying, bad connection. It's so annoying playing with a bad connection.
Honestly, Barry, I think when you share the screen with me, so I see your, I think that could demand a lot of bandwidth, you know. So maybe you should avoid doing that.
Yeah, that's okay.
That could be the reason why you sort of lost everything. Right now, I got a freeze frame, so.
Okay. Actually, you're after you told me you thought you questioned my folding 2 5s and a jack in this game. you got me interested to ask you about other hands.
Yeah.
And yeah, just so the rest of the poker world knows, this is for teaching purposes for Ricard only, since he plays online also. And we need for him to stay in money, or we don't get good content over PokerTube, because I don't think they pay him enough to. They pay him enough maybe to live, but they don't pay him enough to live and play poker at the same time.
That's right. And
okay, so here normally, okay, the guy bet here. So he's saying he's got aces.
Yeah.
I could have raised there to act like I had 4 to low or something, but what was the point? And I've got to give it up anyway. You would have chased because you still 2 more spades would have made a flush.
Yeah.
But that, you know, for him to bet into 2 small cards, he pretty much had to have aces, or obviously he's representing him. But in high-low, it'd be a stupid bluff. You see occasionally people bluffing high hands
against low card players. Oh, are you gone again? Man. Oof. All right, we're going to bring up Barry's table, see if we... I think it's going to be sitting out. We maybe shouldn't do this when he's on such a bad connection in London, apparently. Disconnected from the table. He has ace-7 below there. We'll put this interview to a pause, and maybe we'll continue later on. Bye. So here we are. Back with Barry online, now only with audio. I have his table up. And do you think the share screen could be the problem with the connection, Barry?
Well, I don't know, but we'll go without it. By the way, I've got a nice hand here. I have deuce 4-5 to start.
Okay.
So I'll take whatever, you know, I mean, I might even put in an extra raise. Except the first thing you do with these types of hands is you see how the other guy has a 6 and a 3?
Yeah.
That's kind of, yeah, sometimes it's a little misleading. Some people would have even raised with my hand. I would be playing this hand much faster. Now, the good thing that I know is the guy's 6-3-5 of spades, but there are lots of spades out against him. So, you know, I don't think he also has a flush with his hand. There was another 3 out. That's not good for me.
No.
So I'm in here. Look at the other third 3. There's only 1 3 left in the deck.
So you have.
I can't get away from this wheel draw, but you know, I'm hoping to hit a 6 or a 7.
Yeah, to get the low.
Here on the okay. Yeah, I hit a 7, but it's still not enough to bet.
No, but you call.
Okay,
oh,
I
that's
got the
good.
low since the guy didn't bet.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay. And as expected, he didn't have too many hidden spades under there.
Can you hear me? You okay?
Yeah, I hear you perfectly.
Okay.
I know from before that when you open up the picture, even just the picture, you know, not even sharing the screen, that demands a lot of bandwidth. But this
right,
actually...
and I've got a bad connection to start, so I lose a couple $1,000 just so I can talk to my friends at PokerTube, right?
Yeah, it's worth it for you. No, but I like the idea that we make a video. That we make a... Do you hear me? Connection lost. Amazing. Wow. All right. This is an odd interview,
So
but... Yep.
Yeah, I've got it. Well, I'm assuming you'll be able to piece it together and get something.
Yeah, of
I
course.
had a nice starting hand, 2, 3, 6.
Yeah. Any diamonds?
Okay. So now I'm back in business, at least where it's going to be hard to knock me out.
Yeah.
Question is, should I even bet this hand?
Do you have any diamond under there?
I have 1 diamond.
All right. That's an interesting card.
Yeah. Although I know the guy Tongji. Okay.
What did he get?
I made 2 jacks on the end, no low, and I have to give it up.
Yeah.
Tony certainly. His name's Tony.
Yeah.
He's a good player, and he bet and got raised, and he got beat by a full house.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
He had actually started with 2 pair.
Okay.
Now, with most people, I wouldn't take the liberty of saying what they had.
Yeah.
I know Tony real well.
All right, that's cool.
And so I'm cool with him. But someone I don't know, as I said, I don't think it's right to give away their whole cards, especially because sometimes it might be embarrassing. Now here I've got 3 to a low with an ace up.
What are the cards? Ace.
They're not that good actually, but I'm raising to a little bit to kind of hide what I have, to act like I have aces.
Yeah.
This isn't going very well here.
Do you have an 8 under there?
I had ace 8-5. I had 8-5 in the hole with 2 spades to start. And it's questionable whether I should even call here.
No, you're totally lost.
Yeah, the guy behind me caught an 8. I'm really in bad shape now.
Yeah.
And I have to give it up. This guy, Pirates, I'm sure has a low, and the other guy just had 10s and 3s.
All right. What's your plan for tonight, Barry?
Well, actually, I was planning on just staying in the hotel and playing some of these W Coupe tournaments.
Yeah.
I signed up for them, and then I got a call from John Caldwell, who's now an executive at PokerStars.
Is he?
Yeah, he used to, of course, be with Poker.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know.
Now he works for PokerStars. He's like kind of in charge of the team, and he seems to do some other things. Right now, I've got an interesting hand. I've got 4, 5, 6 of hearts and a 6. I didn't think this guy would fold, but he did. Let me pick it up right there. Anyway, they're having some meeting. Here I've split aces with a jack.
Okay.
So I'm going to play this hand pretty fast and hope that, I make my aces either win the high or aces up does. I wouldn't mind if the guy with just a pair of kings comes in against me, which he did. And